What's your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, Zach? I'm Pat. I'm calling from Philly.
Pat from Philly. Listen, brother, I'm a Chargers fan, but I'm going to put that beside me for a quick second. This is a safe space, okay? How are you feeling?
All right. Listen, I wasn't going to start there, but I'm not going to argue with your ranking. I'm surprised to see us even on there.
Oh, brother, I'm sorry. This is a safe space.
It's okay. It's okay. These are bad times right now. These are bad times. It's, we're gonna leave Monday night's game behind us, but the rest of them before that, not too great either.
No, it's been the past 5 games have been tough. Mitchell, I just saw you try to call, but I'm on the phone with Pat right now. If you want to hear the phone call at Take Back with Zach on Twitch, that's where you can hear the phone call. So you can call in after. Tizzy, thank you for the follow. But bro, we were listening to Philly Sports Radio this morning on the show.
Bad idea.
Joe Giglio. Joe Giglio from 94 WIP. He thinks that they should start Jalen Hurts on Sunday, but then after that, if he doesn't play well, they need to go to Tanner McKee.
Yeah, that's the consensus, which is
really?
absolutely fucking yeah, and it's insane. I mean, it's all the internet shit I'm seeing and all the sports talk radio, but backup quarterbacks are what every Philadelphia sports talk radio loves to talk about.
Yeah.
It's been that way since McNabb and Jeff Garcia. I mean, this goes way back. So this is nothing new. I'm not gonna play into it. It's Jalen Hurts till I die. It's Jalen Hurts all the way. It was a bad game. It was a bad game. We all saw it. We all know it. But the play calling is the main issue here.
Yeah.
I understand we could probably throw out the Monday night game in terms of play calling, but every other game, this is where it lies. It is awful.
Yeah, so you're more in the camp of you're more in the get rid of Kevin Patullo camp rather than like it's Jalen Hurts' fault camp.
100%. I wanted to get rid of Kevin Patullo when they hired him in April.
You just had the foresight. You knew.
100%. This is the second time they've elevated someone from the current coaching staff to OC back 2023 when we got blown out in the first round by the Buccaneers. We elevated quarterback coach Brian Johnson, and we had the shittiest offense of all time.
Yeah.
Then we go and hire a Kellen Moore, and guess what? We win the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah. It happened quick.
So it's the guy. I mean, I could run a better offense than him, and I haven't even played Madden in years. Like, it's just insane to me. But I wanted to get off the Eagles for a second.
We'll do it.
I want to talk about the Houston Texans.
Yeah, let's talk about the Houston Texans.
Because I think the Houston Texans are better than the Broncos and the Packers and maybe even the Niners.
Wow. Do you think
I think
yeah, let me hear
their offense needs a little work.
Sure.
Okay. But if they get I don't know what Tank Dell's situation is. If they get Tank Dell healthy, they've got Nico Collins, who's a baller. They've got this rookie, Jaden Higgins, who's been playing great.
Yeah.
And their defense just beats the shit out of everybody. Like I haven't seen a defense like this since like the early 2000s. Like they just crush you. You saw the game, the Thursday night game against the Bills. Like Josh Allen got beat to shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
And you know what they say, defense wins championships.
They do, and it's the difference between them and the Broncos defense for me is like the Broncos are a suffocating defense that really just like prevent teams from moving the football. The Texans are like a big play defense that at any moment they have a strip sack, fumble, and are running back for 6. Like it's a terrifying defense to go up against, and I would not want to face them in the AFC at all. My one thing is like this offense has not been consistent this year. And if CJ Stroud can be protected and play well, they're absolutely going to be great, but I still have a lot of questions about the offense.
So here's what I'll say to you about that is Bo Nix. I mean, the Broncos offense, they're a lot of these games, they're winning in, with seconds left in the fourth quarter. Like that's not a recipe for winning. You're not going to get that far in the playoffs with that. And, like I said,
Say it, Bo Nix sucks. Say it.
No, I won't say that. Bo Nix is a decent quarterback I won't, I won't talk to anyone who's going to put him in top 10 talks,
Okay,
but
good.
he's a quarterback that can run an offense
Mhm.
and he has some legs on him. He's not dog shit, but that you can't win the games they've been winning in the playoffs. That's not how it works.
No. No, it's not. And I love the take about the Texans being better than the Broncos. I can absolutely see that. The one that you also said, they're better than the Niners, which easy can agree with that. The Packers one is a tough one for me. When that game, Texans and Packers would be an unbelievable football game if they played each other.
Yep.
It'd be so sick.
So here's what I'll say to that. Have you heard about the Toyotathon Jordan Love?
I have. He's been so good in December when Toyotathon goes on.
Right. So, early season, into November, they were kind of just getting by. And now he's turning it on. But guess what? Toyotathon ends the first week of January.
Oh.
So once they get in the playoffs, I mean, who knows what we see if they get in the playoffs? That division is crazy.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not counting out the Lions at all, and definitely not counting out the Bears. The Bears still play the Packers. They got a home game against the Packers coming up here soon. So, people are talking about like, oh, look how much better the Packers are than the Bears. They beat them. I'm like, they play again. They can easily split. So we'll see when they play again. But I'm with you. I like your takes. Like, people are really, really high on the Texans, and for me personally, when that happens, that's when I like to kind of pump the brakes and be like, why are we so high on the Texans all of a sudden? And they've had,
yeah, I get that.
It's because they played two like primetime games against historically great teams that aren't that good this year in the Bills and the Chiefs, and looked unbelievable doing it. So we're super high on them right now, but when they're just playing in the middle of a random 10 a.m. slate on a Sunday, people don't care about them. But it's a combination of them beating up on Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes that people are like, oh, look how good they are. But we'll see. Man, the best part about this season is any team in this top 14 could win the Super Bowl. And I wouldn't be surprised.
It's so wide open.
It's so wide open. The playoffs are going to be such a good time, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Eagles to get blown out in the first round.
It's going to be hilarious. But, Pat, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 Pacific time. We're live on Twitch as well if you want to hit us up with a follow there, or on TikTok. But we're doing questions of the day all day. And today's question of the day was, who was your first celebrity crush? Mine was Kristen Dunst in Spider-Man 1. So who was your first celebrity crush, and like what movie or TV show was she from that made you fall in love?
Oh, God, that's a good question. It may have been from what the fuck was her name? Saved by the Bell. What was her name?
We had a Saved by the Bell earlier.
Yeah, so she was probably first, but then Jamie Lynn Spears from
Zoe 101?
Yes.
Great shout. That is such a good one. Who was it? There was like Lisa and Jesse and Kelly. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, or Elizabeth Barkley, or Jenny Garth were the ones.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we'll go with Zoe 101. That's awesome, dude. Jamie Lynn Spears. Then she got pregnant.
Yeah, real young.
She did. All right, bro. Call in whenever you want.
Quick question.
Hit me.
One quick question before you go. Who's your natty?
Oh my gosh.
Ohio State.
We're doing a bracket challenge in the Discord if you want to join that. But I have this team. The whole season was counted out, and it's just going to be poetic justice. They're going to come back and win this whole thing. They have talent on both sides of the football and one of the most experienced quarterbacks in the league. I'm going with Miami.
Okay.
Miami's going to get it done.
I like it.
It's going to be hilarious, and it's a home game for them too in the national championship.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also crazy that they just like kind of got in last minute and they could easily win it.
Easily, dude. They have talent on both sides of the ball, and Carson Beck, he has a literal experience playing in national championship games.
Yeah.
He's the most experienced quarterback left. He's been there and done that. this defense plays really, really good football. They've got the best playmakers in the country, maybe in Malachi Toney. Like, this team's going to go far, and I think they're going to beat Texas A&M and absolutely march to the Natty. It's going to be fun, though.
I love that. Well, I'll give you mine, and then I'll hop out of here. You can call it a chalk pick, but I've been riding with them all year. Indiana.
I love it, dude. If Indiana wins this thing, it's going to be so cool for that state, for that school, for all those alumni. It's going to be so sick.
And that's what I want.
I love that, dude. You're a great guy, Pat. Please follow along and join the show or the Discord if you can, but we'd love to have you call back whenever you want, bro. This is an electric call.
Will do. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
All right, peace. Hello, brother. How you doing? You are live on Take Back with Zach. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Peter from Houston.
Peter from Houston. Guys, we got Peter from Houston on the line if you want to hear the call at Take Back with Zach on the Purple app. Peter, are you a Texans fan?
Hell yeah. Born and raised. Proudly.
Do you think that the offense, through its consistencies throughout the season, do you think it has what it takes to really make a run and stand pat with this defense and make a run there in Houston to the Super Bowl?
It really, in my opinion, is dependent on the offensive line.
Yeah, totally.
CJ really, I don't think CJ plays the best under pressure, and it's really shown this season.
Yeah.
I think if he starts moving, because that Chiefs game, he was starting to move like rookie quarterback CJ. Like, he was moving around, he was running, using his legs. He wasn't using them so much. I think with Mills kind of showing him how to run more, seeing him on the sidelines is what helped him. And we'll know with the Raiders and the Cardinals and the Raiders.
It was the first time in a long time where I saw C.J. Stroud play, and I was like, dude, he looks like that rookie year C.J. Stroud again. He hasn't in the past 2 years, and it was nice to see against the Chiefs.
Yeah, I was so proud of all of them. That's what I can't lie. Like, I was their dad. I was thrilled with them. I can't lie.
Dude, that's so awesome. Well, you're calling into the show. Is there anything that you want to talk about in particular? If you had a hot take for us, Peter.
Trying to think. My girlfriend thinks that the Broncos have the better defense out of us, and I think it's personally me, and I don't know if that's just me being biased or her being biased. I don't know which one.
I'd say it's so tough. You guys are so neck and neck. So Peter's asking who has a better defense, the Broncos or the Texans. It's so neck and neck. It's so close. I think the Texans have more big playability than the Broncos do. The Broncos just suffocate you. Where you guys, it's the sacks, it's the forced fumbles, it's the interceptions, it's the tipped balls. Like, you guys have more, I think, of a big play defense that from the eye test looks like more diabolical to me. The Broncos just have a purely suffocating one that just doesn't let you get yardage.
They're more pressure.
They're more pressure, and you guys are a little bit more well-rounded. But I think Will Anderson, between those two teams, Will Anderson's probably the best player on the field between those two squads. I would lean towards you guys, especially in the past couple of weeks.
100%.
Yeah, and Edgar and Dio both agree. A lot of them are agreeing right now in the TikTok that the Texans are the better defense.
Yeah, it's just insane.
It's insane to watch. It's great. Are you a Rockets fan? Do you watch NBA?
Not a whole lot. I follow anything Houston. I'm a big writer for Houston. I'm always going for Houston. I can't lie, but I don't watch a lot of basketball.
No, all good. Do you watch college football?
Not really. I've been trying to, but I haven't gotten into it fully.
Yeah, you're more of a.
We're going into the playoffs. I probably am.
Yeah, I mean,
to watch it.
It's going to be super fun. It's going to be electric. Peter, this is your first time calling into the show. And just to let you know, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 Pacific time. I'd love for you to hit that follow button or come over to Twitch and follow us there too. But we appreciate you calling in. I ask every viewer a question of the day. And so today's question of the day is about love. Every man has a first celebrity crush. And I would love to know, Peter, who was your very first celebrity crush?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
From what specifically?
Scooby-Doo.
From Scooby-Doo. I love it. Oh, that's so awesome, dude.
My girlfriend's a redhead, too, so it fits.
That's perfect. Was she Velma?
No, she was Daphne.
Daphne, that's right. Dude, that's so awesome. Well, bro, before you leave, any other sports takes you want to get off your chest, or any advice for the listeners of the show?
It's just so funny how bad the Chiefs and Eagles have fell off.
It's
actually insane.
It's hilarious how bad the Chiefs and the Eagles have fallen off. And it makes room for a great team like the Texans. I'm excited to see what you guys do in the playoffs. I'm excited to watch you. It's a good brand of football. And if the offensive line can protect C.J. Stroud, I think you guys can make it pretty far, dude.
I think we're going to win at least one playoff game. Realistically, maybe I'm just shitting on my team a little bit. I feel like we don't have the stakes to make it all the way to the Super Bowl, but we can get close.
100%. It's going to be fun to watch. Like I said, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Please tune in to the show when you can, and call back whenever you want. You're an electric caller, Peter. Have a great rest of your day, bro.
You too. Bye.
Bye. What's up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
What up, Zach?
What up, bro? What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Hayden from Houston.
What's the name again?
It's Hayden from Houston.
Hayden, my guy. Hayden, good to hear from you, bro. Why are you being so like sultry right now?
I just woke up.
Oh, you just woke up. I'm like, just woke up, turned to TBWZ. Hey, whoever that 606 number is, we're on the phone with somebody else. So after this phone call, I could take your call. But Hayden, we just got someone. Oh, there's a follow. Yes, sir. Reek DG'd. Thank you, Reek. You're the man. Are you a big Game of Thrones fan? But Hayden, we just had a Texans fan call in, and they were talking some ball. I asked.
Oh, really?
They were, and they were. Peter was really. He thinks you guys could win one playoff game. I think that the Texans can win more than one playoff game. I think the Texans could legit make a run at this thing.
I think the peak for the Texans, and they're going to get mad at me. They usually are. The peak for the Houston Texans is the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
I think we can match up with any single AFC team.
Yeah.
Broncos, we can match up with. Defense for defense.
Yeah.
Patriots, we can match up with. Bills, we can match up with. We can sack Josh Allen 8 times again.
Yeah.
Like, this Texans defense is generational and can take us. This isn't all. We're past just elite defense, right? We're at all-time defense.
Totally.
That's where we're at right now.
With the big playability and Kane, thank you so much for the follow, Kane. Welcome to the show, dog. I can tell you're cool. I can tell you're tall. I can tell you're handsome. Same with you, Reek. But for me, it's the big playability on defense. This team is like suffocating to a point where, like, even if you're gaining yards down the field, like at any moment they're going to sack your quarterback and tip the ball up in the air and pick the ball off and run back. Like, this defense plays such a great brand of football. And CJ Stroud, for the first time in a while, Cam, I'm on the phone with someone else, dude. But after the phone call, you could call in. CJ Stroud against the Chiefs for the first time in a long time played like CJ Stroud from rookie season. That is the biggest thing that I have hope for this Texans team, is if CJ Stroud plays like that and the O-line protects him, dude, you guys are going to be awesome going forward if he can get protected.
About the O-line, the Texans O-line is actually ranked 15th in the NFL.
That's better than I thought it would be.
That's perfectly fine.
It's perfectly fine.
If you get Houston help, or if you get Houston, you get CJ Stroud time in that pocket, he will cook. Were there some overthrows in that game? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But again, that third quarter was all Chris Jones. It wasn't the entire line collapsing. Chris Jones just did what Chris Jones does in football games.
Yeah. Chris Jones was so awesome in that game. Kane, first time chat. Kane and Reek, if you guys are in here, join the Discord. Join our community. Join our crew. Hayden is in it right now. I think that Chiefs game was, it really proved a lot of things to me. I know their defense was already good, but it proved to me like what this offense can look like against a good defense. The Chiefs still have a good defense. If the Texans can play like that offensively against the Chiefs, they can absolutely beat anybody in the AFC.
And now we have to go against the Cardinals and the Raiders. That's easy.
Yeah, it's a really easy next couple of weeks. Yo, low key trying to call. What's up, dude? Yeah, after Hayden here. But Hayden, you just woke up. You're just chilling. I know this might be a little bit off-putting right away, but the question of the day today is about celebrity crushes. My first celebrity crush was Kristen Dunst from Spider-Man 1. What was your very first celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush?
Your very first one, where you're like, women are hot.
Dude,
I love women.
That's so... Ooh.
Or dudes. Maybe it was a guy.
No.
No.
It was... What was my celebrity crush? It was probably Jessica Alba.
That's a good one. Probably from like I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Or I know everyone's like I'm not saying it's overrated, but Megan Fox is kind of like a. But I think for me, it was when Angelina Jolie played Lara Croft in Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Like that.
Because you have to, so it's like you have to have the girl and then what movie it was from. So like Zoom is in here saying Letty from Fast and Furious, but Hayden, Angelina Jolie from Tomb Raider is an unbelievable pull. That is incredible, bro.
She was so hot.
So hot. I know you're in the Discord, but I'm going to drop it again here, but make sure you fill out your college football bracket so we can have that challenge because the winner gets free merch the first time we do a merch drop, okay?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so
I think I'll do that.
Yeah, fill out your bracket. You can scroll up in the Discord and drop it. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun in there, bro.
Jessica Alba. I think Jessica Alba. The movie was, I think it was either Honey or Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is a great shout.
It's a great one.
That's a great one.
That and which one is it? I forgot the other one. But like she was like peak. Like that was peak.
It was peak. It was awesome. But bro, we're gonna move on with the show. Like I said, thank you for supporting, dude. Thank you for bringing Angelina Jolie back to my attention. That's always fun. And fill out that bracket so we could you could be in the challenge, right, bro?
Oh, for sure.
All right, dog. Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Peace. How you doing, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Kenneth again from Riverside.
Kenneth, my guy. Bro, what an epic win from the Chargers, huh?
Yeah, that was quite a win we got there, for sure.
It was quite a win, and I want to highlight one thing in particular. Justin Herbert was pressured on 68.3% of his dropbacks, which is the third highest pressure rate since 2016. The fact that he even completed 12 passes was unbelievable.
Yeah, and he got away from a few sacks too. He made some people look silly running the ball. So
he did. He had 66 rushing yards, and he had a broken hand as well. Lest anybody forget, he had a broken hand and was using it to stiff arm people. It was so unbelievable. Oh, Reek.
Yeah, I agree. It's like people like it's funny hearing some Eagles fans out there being like, "Oh, well, this, that, and the third," and it's like, yeah, you're missing one lineman. The Chargers basically don't have linemen at this point. They have traffic cones. They just let them go right through.
It was a JV offensive line.
It's crazy that Vidal was like the best pass blocker that game. Like, it's crazy.
And dude, there were multiple times where Amari and Hampton was like one-on-one with like Nakobe Dean. It was unreal. I have breaking news though. Max McGill, yes sir, bro. Breaking news. Sharon Moore has been fired by Michigan for cause.
Oh. Interesting news, too.
Wow. This is reported by Adam Schefter and Pete Thamel. This is legit. Sharon Moore has been fired by Michigan.
And I don't know, man. Something about Chargers quarterbacks being tough SOBs, though. I mean, just saying.
Dude.
You know, we had obviously we had Rivers, who's now at Holt.
Yeah.
You know, we have him who toughed out a lot of injuries, played that AFC Championship game on one leg.
Yeah.
And then we have now Herbert playing through this hand injury, taking the most pressures and most hits by a quarterback this year and still having 9 wins. It's crazy.
It's been an unbelievable performance from Justin Herbert, and like I don't know what other quarterback in the league would be 9-4 with this team. I don't think a whole lot have the skills to be 9-4 with this squad, with how bad the offense is, and the weapons have not been great this year. And losing your best running backs early in the season and having no offensive line, I don't know what quarterbacks would be 9-4 with this team.
Oh, a stat I saw earlier today. I don't know if you know this, but Justin Herbert's actually undefeated when he gets sacked more than 5 times this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, a quarterback that has 5 or more sacks, he is 4-0. Every other quarterback this year is like 8-29 if he sacked more than 5 times.
Guys, Kenneth is on the phone right now. If you want to hear the phone calls, it's at Take Back with Zach on the Purple app. He just had a great stat. When Justin Herbert gets sacked more than 5 times, he's 5-0 this season. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and people try to say he's not an elite quarterback. Like, yeah, okay. We saw Aaron Rodgers. We all know who he is. He fractured his hand, was out for a game, came back. Herbert didn't even miss a game. He's like, oh, duct tape, I'm fine. Good.
No, and I had this take at the beginning of this of the show, and people are going to get very, very mad at this take, as they always do. But when I look at the 2020 draft class, the quarterbacks were obviously Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, and Justin Herbert. I think Justin Herbert is the best quarterback from that draft class. I know Joe Burrow is incredibly talented, but he's not on the field.
To me, that's the only guy you can say that might be better is Burrow, and maybe when he plays, he's better, but he misses way too much time for me to put him above him at this point. I mean, I still put Burrow above him ranking-wise because I know that the people on the internet don't like if you actually use logic like that.
Yeah.
But I get slack for putting Herbert at 5. Well, yesterday he kind of proved he deserves it. I know his game wasn't great, but anyone expecting him to have like 200 to 300 yards and like multiple touchdowns without an O-line and with a broken hand just stupid, you know?
100%. It's like he is Superman. He plays through the injuries. Joe Burrow has only played a complete season 3 times in his career. The other 3 seasons, he's missed at least 7 games. He's missed a total of 21 games on his career. Justin Herbert's missed 5. And he's played through injury more times than I could count. He's Superman. He's always on the field.
The guy I compare the most to Justin Herbert in terms of the guy that I put right there with him, I put Josh Allen right there with him. Similar builds, both kind of Superman.
Yeah.
Both play through some stuff, you know? They're both the exact same type of guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you there. Dude, Kenneth, I'm gonna try to jump in on some of this Sharon Moore stuff in a minute, but the question of the day today that I'm asking all callers is, who was your very first celebrity crush? Mine was Kristen Dunst in Spider-Man 1. So who was your first celebrity crush, and what movie did you see her in? If that makes any sense.
That is actually, I think, a little bit of a tie there.
Okay.
So my first one was probably I'm thinking it was probably trying to remember her name right now. It's slipping my mind. You've seen The Walking Dead, right?
Yeah, some of it.
You watched the 5th and 6th season? Any of that?
No, I didn't get that far.
Okay. Have you watched Ned's Declassified?
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide?
Yes.
Yeah.
The girl that plays Susie.
Right.
That was one. And then my second one was Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh, Miranda Cosgrove is a great shout. That's a great shout. iCarly, Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, it was Megan before that from Drake and Josh. That's where I got her from.
Yeah, that was back when she was in her prime. All right. Kenneth, you're an electric guy. I know you follow along. Have you joined the Discord yet?
No, I haven't, but I can definitely hop into it shortly, I'm sure. I just haven't found the link yet.
I'm going to drop the link right now in the TWITCH chat. So
okay, you're going to drop it on TikTok or
I don't think I can drop it over there, but I could drop it.
Okay, so I need to go to Twitter then, or Twitch, right?
Yes. If you come over there, you can see the link in there.
I'll go over there right now.
Beautiful, bro. All right, well, we'll talk to you soon. Call again on Friday if you want, bro.
All right, man. I'll be there.
All right, talk to you soon. Peace.
Peace.
What's up, brother? How you doing? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Mason.
Mason.
In your TikTok.
There you are, Mason. What's up, bro? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, we didn't get you at the start of the show. I was like, where is he? Where'd he go?
Oh yeah. I was trying to type it in, but I typed it in wrong and just all that.
You're chilling,
bro.
But
I just want to see I wanted to see what the obstacle was, but why do you see Sam Darnold being an obstacle for Seattle? Like, what is the reason?
Oh, they're okay. You're that Mason. I'm so sorry. I have another Mason that calls in every single show, and so I was like, "Where were you, bro?" So, dude, thank you for calling the show. This is your first time calling in, correct?
Yeah, I just saw you. I just saw you on my For You page.
Awesome, dude. Well, welcome to the show. This is TBWZ. We're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 p.m. The only reason I see Sam Darnold as a obstacle, and it's realistically the only weakness that I think I can even point to on the Seattle team, is he wasn't good in the playoffs last year. And the one time I've seen him be clutch was the Rose Bowl in 2016. I'm a big USC fan. But, dude, this Seahawks team, if they find a way to get home field advantage, that stadium is one of the toughest places to play in the league, especially during the playoffs. With the way that defense is firing off, too, they are one of the number one teams that I do not want to play in the playoffs. I think the Seahawks have a legit chance to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, I don't see Sam Darnold as being clutch, but I feel like if he plays the right team in the playoffs, and the right,
totally,
the right things happen in the playoffs, I feel like Sam Darnold can get it done, especially the defense if they get the turnovers they need.
Yeah,
I feel like yeah, this team can go somewhere.
And Donnie makes a great point. Donnie in the TikTok chat makes a great point, bro. If you guys want to hear the phone call and see what Mason has to say, because he knows ball, but at Take Back Zach on the Purple app if you want to hear that. But Donnie says right now with JSN, it's hard to put Sam Darnold on an island and say he'll crash in the playoffs. I'm 100% with you, dude. I think this team is fantastic. The one thing I want to see is I really want to see the run game improve like a little bit. I know it's been better. But if the run game can actually start clicking and don't force Sam Darnold just to drop back and throw, because one of the reasons they lost to the Rams is not just because Sam Darnold threw picks, but it's because they weren't able to run the ball and they were wholly relying on him to be the hero, and that's just not sustainable for a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, he can't do that in the playoffs.
You can't. But the way the defense is playing, and dude, I had no expectations. Was it Mike McDonald? Mike McCoy?
Yeah. Mike
McDonald. I had no expectations for him, and he has.
Oh yeah, like everybody
awesome.
Was questioning me, like why did they pick Sam Darnold? But I mean, like I was questioning it too. But
yeah,
I mean, I was still believing in him. It's not like I was like, oh, here we go,
I'm totally with you. It's been so awesome to see it. And hey, Austria, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, brother. That means a lot. Dude, I didn't think that you guys would be any sort of good. And you guys have been unbelievable. And most of it, I think, comes from what the defense brings you, which is exactly what happened in 2011 when you guys won the whole thing. Like,
yeah,
it's what you. Do you live in Seattle proper or like Washington State?
No, I don't even live close. I live in New York, actually, upstate.
Upstate? Do you go to school there, or you you live in Buffalo?
No, I go to school here. Yeah.
Okay. What school?
I go to you know what BOCES is? You probably don't.
Is it a college or a high school?
It's a high school.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's like college classes I can take in high school.
Are you a genius?
Not really.
Okay. You're just taking college classes as a high schooler?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, machining, welding and stuff.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
So you're going to go into like trade and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's awesome.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of pathways you can do, but yeah, that's just some of them.
I know. Dude, that's awesome. Austria, thank you for joining from TikTok. That's the best thing you could do. Derpy, Sharon, more. We covered it a little bit, but we'll talk more throughout the show on it. But yeah, do you have any more takes?
back to the Seattle thing, but
Hit me.
it's not like this year I'm saying they're gonna win it like for sure. It's things that's gonna take over time, because Mike McDonald's just learning. Sam Darnold just joined the team too, and JSN's learning about Sam Darnold more and more, which is good to see that they were on the same page, and JSN's getting a lot of touches and targets.
Dude, he's been unbelievable. And then I think Rashid Shaheed has helped that offense in some really cool ways too. And not even like he obviously had the sick return on Sunday, but it's the it's freeing up JSN, which has been so unbelievable for him. Some guy in TikTok said I look like Seth Hennigan from Memphis. I'll look him up. But bro, Seattle looks electric. Seattle looks like a legit Super Bowl contender. You got to be stoked if you're a Seattle fan. Not even like you said, not just for this season, but for seasons going forward, because it doesn't seem like Sam Darnold's going to fall off a cliff anytime soon, and that defense is really young. Do you want to hear a fun stat? So you guys play the Colts this Sunday, and it's potentially against Phillip Rivers. Nine of the starters on Seattle's defense were not even in the league the last time Phillip Rivers played a football game.
Dang.
You guys are so young, and you got a long ways to go. But brother, my guy Mason, this is Take Back with Zach. We're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 Pacific. Please hit us with a follow and follow along with the show. But we do a question of the day on every show for every caller. Today's question of the day: who was your very first celebrity crush, and what did you see her from? Like for me, it's Kristen Dunst in Spider-Man 1. That was my first celebrity crush. So for you, what was your first celebrity crush?
Yo, I thought this was about to be about football, but I don't know. I would say Addison Rae.
Addison Rae from TikTok.
Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome. That's a good shout. She's a good one, dude.
Yes. In 2020, yeah.
2020 Addison Rae. I love it, bro. Well, like I said, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Please call back and join the show, man. You were an electric call. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name's Josh, man. I am from Virginia. How you doing, my man?
Josh, I am doing so good. You want to be jealous of me real quick?
Go for it.
I'm in Los Angeles, and it's 80 degrees right now.
Yeah, you must know the weather right about now, man. It is brutal out here right now. So that's why I'm sitting inside, decided maybe talk some ball, see what happens.
That's what we do. We do Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 Pacific. We take calls and we talk ball. That's what we do. We talk sports all day, all year. It's a very fun time. What part of Virginia are you in?
You know where Richmond is?
I do. I was in Richmond this summer.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. What were you in for?
I used to be a tour manager for a comedian named Trevor Wallace, and we had shows in Richmond, Virginia, and we were out there for comedy shows. It was really fun. It's a good little town.
Cool. Yeah. Did you go to Altria Theater or was it National?
National Theater. That's what it was. It was at National.
Okay. Cool.
Downtown was really nice. Man, the roads were kind of really rough, and it was a little bit more, how do I put this? A little more LGBTQ friendly than I thought it would be. I think of Virginia as more like a little hokey, but it was a little more woke than I thought it would be.
Yeah, Richmond's a good spot for if it's there's a spot for everybody. I do like Virginia and I like Richmond because it's a good spot. If you like football, you can go to these bars. If you want to go to the LGBTQ community bars, there are some bars there. It's a nice little town. It's small, but it's big at the same time. So I do love the area. Well, dude, I'll be out in LA recording some music probably top of the year. So if you're ever back in Richmond or anything like that, or if I'm out in LA, we'll have to kick it.
Yeah, join the Discord. I would love for you to chime in. You're Donnie DeVito?
Yeah.
But your name's Josh. What are you? Do you play an instrument, or is it your band recording? Are you a session guy?
Yeah, I'm a vocalist. So we're gonna be putting our first couple of songs out top of spring. So looking forward to that.
Are you recording out here?
Yeah, I'm recording out in West Hollywood.
West Hollywood. Where? Are you going to Record Plant?
No, I can't remember the name of the place. My buddy works out of it, so
Okay.
if you know Pete Adams by chance, he's our producer.
Dude, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, there's some great spots in WeHo. I live in WeHo, so I'm actually like super close. If you guys are doing a show or if you guys are doing a show or anything, I would love to come along. That'd be super fun.
You'll be the first person I put on that list for Chain Reaction or something like that.
Chain Reaction's great. Yeah, that'd be super fun. That'd be tight. But we're talking ball.
Yeah.
Virginia is kind of a melting pot. I have fans in Virginia that are fans of all different teams, and I never know who they're gonna say. So, who's your football team?
So I'm a Washington fan, unfortunately, plagued by all the injuries and whatnot. So I'm more wanted to talk about who you think out of the top 14 that you got there, that maybe people are not necessarily underrating, but because of their record, people are too busy taking a look at the W's and the L's to not realize that they can be a really dangerous team come playoff time.
Yeah, it's a great question. So, guys, we're on with Josh right now. If you want to hear the phone call, it's at Take Back with Zach on the Purple app and Twitchlandia. He asked me, of these 14 teams, which one would I be? Are people like discrediting? And I think could be a team come playoff time that people aren't thinking about. I have them at 4, so it's obviously pretty high. But I don't think anyone considers the Niners a legit threat. They're sitting at 9-4 on the season, and they've won some games against, not going to lie, some easier teams. But come playoff time, when that team gets healthier, with the way that CMC could run the ball, and the way that they've been there before and done that, with Robert Salah as the defensive coordinator back together, since I would be terrified to play the 49ers round 1 in the playoffs if I'm in the NFC.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that defense is just it's the same kind of problem that we've had in Washington, where it's like nobody can stay healthy enough to have a good enough defense or good enough offense. So I can agree with that. I think the big one for me right now is just got to be the Texans. They are getting really hot at the right time. That defense is really powerful. I think Texans and Seahawks defense are in a league of their own this year.
Yeah, Texans is a great shout. They're playing so hot right now, like so hot. And if they continue this run, for me with the Texans, it's not about the defense, obviously. It's more questioning about CJ Stroud. If CJ Stroud can play like he did on Sunday, that team is going to go really far.
Right.
Like really far.
That's going to be the catch, is can the offense keep up? And they've scaled to some really good teams. I mean, the Bills are no pushover team. They scaled really well against them. So that's why I venture more towards the Texans than the Niners, just because the Texans have truly, they've scaled to some pretty good teams at this point. I see you're looking up Seth Hennigan now.
Who said I look like Seth Hennigan?
Somebody in the cause they came over from the TikTok chat, and I think somebody said either that Memphis, or I think he might have said Missouri. I don't know if he meant to say Memphis or Missouri.
Bryson, thank you for the follow, but someone in here said I look like Seth Hennigan. That's the meanest thing I've heard all day. And all I get is hate on here. And you guys say I look like Seth Hennigan. I'm at least a 7.
Hey, look, people compare me to quite a number of people like Jim Carrey, and I'm like, oh man, that's not one I want to hear.
That's hilarious.
That, dude.
That's crazy, Josh. But yeah, the Commanders are an interesting one. I had a take earlier in the season, earlier in the day. I'm such an idiot. On Monday, there's such an eerily similar vibe to what's going on with Jaden Daniels that happened with RG3.
Yeah.
And as a Commanders fan, I would just love to hear your opinion. Like, are you nervous about what's happening to Jaden Daniels?
I am. The problem is Cliff Kingsbury loves to run that RPO college-style offense. And the biggest issue with that is that we can't establish a natural run game. We try to extend it past with swing passes, tunnel screens, things like that. And it's it's just a very convoluted offense that I feel like when the first or second read breaks down, Jaden's immediately running. And I don't know if it scares me as much looking back on RG3 as it does with Jaden, but at the same time, I do. I mean, to me, when we were down, 31 points against Seattle, and we still had him out there, I get the competition. I played ball.
Yeah.
I get the want to be out there, but at the same time, it's when you're the franchise quarterback that we're trying to build around, you've got to be careful. and it's not like Marcus Mariota's a slouch. Like, he's a really good quarterback. But yeah, I mean, it's questionable. The fact that they're taking him out of this next game gives me a little bit of confidence that we're going to try and keep him as healthy as possible. But we need to put a little bit more money on him, or we need to put a little bit more money into the recovery. I tell people all the time, our biggest issue at Washington has nothing to do with the coordinators, has nothing to do with DQ. It has everything to do with our strength and conditioning in our recovery room. Once we get those figured out, we'll be able to have a decent defense, offense. Everything will kind of gel a little bit better. I do think we need to get Jaden a running back that will that we don't have to feel like we have to put him in the gun or the pistol often. I feel like under center runs are just a thing of the past. I feel like that's going to be a big thing once we can get some load the boxes up a little bit, give them some easy reads when the linebackers are crashing down, things like that. There's just some like play calling stuff that needs to be ironed out, but we got to get these injuries taken care of first. But yeah, long story short, it does scare me a little bit. I don't think I'm nearly as worried as I was when he first got injured, but I don't know, man. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's tough. And Mason, guys over here in TikTok, I'm on the phone with my guy Josh. If you want to hear the phone call, it's at Take Back with Zach on the Purple app. That's where you can hear the call. And additionally, I'll be live Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's the schedule of the show. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting take on, like, not a lot of people talk about their training facility or their strength programs or any of that stuff. And it's such an important piece to a successful team is staying healthy. And if you don't have those structures around your team and your team is constantly getting hurt, it's really, really tough to have a good ball team when your best players are not playing the game.
Yeah, 100%, man. Well, I really wanted to hear the only question I had for you was to see which of the top teams you kind of think people are overlooking a little bit. So, but yeah, I do appreciate the time, my man. I love the answers. I'll be sticking around. Obviously, I followed you here. I'm following you on TikTok.
Love it.
I'll make sure to join the Discord and
can you answer the question? Man. Can you answer the question of the day?
What was it again? It was the first celebrity crush, right?
First celebrity crush, and like what piece of media was she from?
I mean, am I allowed to say Shigo?
What is that?
I know it's not a Shigo from Danny Phantom. Or she was Danny Phantom, or was it Kim Possible? Kim Possible.
Oh, Shigo. Okay. We got a little freak on our hands.
Look, man, I like what I like.
I love it. It's a great shout. Shigo. That's great. Yeah, she is hot. Not gonna lie, it's a hot cartoon, brother. Amazing call. Welcome to the TBWZ universe, and we're glad that you're a part of it, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, my man. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be hopping back on with y'all sometime soon.
Awesome. Talk to you later, Josh. Peace.
Take it easy.
You're live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Cameron Lewis, and I'm calling from Alabama.
Cameron, first name, Lewis, last name, Alabama, the state. Go. Roll Tide? Question mark?
Yes, Roll Tide, baby.
I love it.
I live in the Tuscaloosa part.
OMG, brother. Quick question for you. At the beginning of the season, Kalen DeBoer was absolutely on the hot seat, and no one wanted him. At this point, he's made it to an SEC championship game and made it to the college football playoff. Is the seat still hot for Kalen DeBoer?
I think it is not hot. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I do not think it's hot. I think he's going to stay there.
Officially not hot. Are you nervous about playing Oklahoma again?
I think once you beat a team, it's going to be hard to beat them again.
I'll take that as a no.
I got them beating Oklahoma.
You got them beating Oklahoma, and then they would be playing Indiana in the Rose Bowl. I feel like no matter who Indiana faces, they're going to lose that game. They don't have what it takes to beat an SEC team, right, brother?
Yeah, you're right.
I love it, dude. Do you go to Alabama, or you just live in Tuscaloosa?
I live in Tuscaloosa, like where the field is, pretty much. Like where they have college games at their stadium.
Of course you do. That's awesome. I love hearing from different fans from all over the universe, all over the world. I love the South. My little brother goes to Ole Miss, so I'd visit him in Oxford. It's a great town.
Ole Miss, LSU want to talk.
Okay, all right, we're going to go there. You have, obviously, opinions on Lane Kiffin. Do you fear LSU now that Lane Kiffin is the head coach over there?
I'm going to completely honest with you. Lane Kiffin's a bust. I'm just going to say it.
I love it.
Lane Kiffin is a bust.
Go on, bro.
He I don't know why everybody glazes him so much. He hasn't accomplished nothing.
He hasn't, really. The only thing that he's accomplished is being an offensive coordinator for the greatest head coach of all time, Nick Saban.
Yeah, like, the glaze is just don't add up, you know?
So you don't fear LSU at all? You still think Alabama's going to whoop LSU every year when they play?
Yes, absolutely.
It's awesome, dude. Brother, you're calling into the show. First of all, welcome to the show. Were you in the... of course, Donnie, you were awesome. Were you low key in the Twitch?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
sir.
Bro, thank you for following on Twitch. Thank you for watching the show. It's guys like you that make this thing possible. But you're calling to the show. Did you have any hot takes you wanted to get off your chest? What did you want to talk about?
The 49ers.
Go on.
That is the GOAT. I'm red and gold till I'm dead and cold.
Red and gold till I'm dead and cold. Bro, electric, dude. Electric. You think you got the legs to win the Super Bowl, huh?
Yes, I think the Niners has a shot at winning the Super Bowl.
Really?
That is my team. I will ride and die for that team.
I absolutely love it, dude. I think they're a great squad. I think Kyle Shanahan could be the best coach in the NFL, and I think with him and Robert Saleh being back together, that's not a team I want to face in the playoffs. And you guys are getting healthier.
How do you feel about Phillip Rivers coming to the Colts?
I think it is absolutely hilarious. I think it's very funny. I think, and I'm going to have a take for this at the end of the show, if the Colts make the playoffs with Phillip Rivers as the head coach, it would be one of the greatest comeback stories that we have in the sport of football, if he's able to come back and do it.
Absolutely.
I think he has familiarity in that offense, and that was everyone is going to say that, but he is still 45 years old. And if he's playing in Seattle, that's a great defense. That is not going to look fun, dude.
Do you think, well, I don't think they can anymore. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
I was about to talk about the Bengals and Joe Burrow.
No, they're done. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are done.
They're done. 4-9, they're done.
They're done. They're absolutely done. It was fun while it lasted. The Ravens and the Steelers in the AFC North. I still don't know who's going to come out of the AFC North. I have no idea what's going to happen there. But
I think Ravens going to come out.
You think the Ravens are going to come out? The Steelers just beat them last week, which was crazy. The Ravens pretty much have to win out at this point.
I feel like time is going to catch up Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think it has. It definitely has in a way. It's already kind of looked like it is catching up to him, which is sad to see. So, like, if time's already catching up to Philip or to Aaron Rodgers and he's not looking good, you know, we saw Joe Flacco look okay. I can't even imagine what Phillip Rivers could possibly look like.
I feel like Phillip Rivers is just going to come out and dominate. I'm just saying it. He's like going to come out and dominate.
I'm going to be so excited to watch that game. But, guys, we're on the phone right now with my guy Cam. If you guys want to hear the phone call, it's at Takeback with Zach on the Purple app. It's way more fun over here. But, Cam, this has been an electric call. I appreciate you calling. Was there any other oh, there it is. So someone in the Twitch chat just let me know. Phillip Rivers is from Alabama, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. That there it is. You Alabama guys are so awesome. You guys ride or die for your dudes no matter what.
Originally, I moved down to Alabama last month. I'm originally from Kentucky.
Okay.
I moved out here last month.
So what part
I'm
of Kentucky?
Towards like Lexington. You know who Tim Couch is?
Yeah, I know Lexington really well too.
So you know who Tim Couch is, right?
Yeah.
He played for the small team called Leslie County.
Okay.
That's where I'm from, Leslie County.
Oh, sick, dude. Kentucky's a beautiful place. Lexington, in particular, is very beautiful. I spent some time there last spring and had a pretty decent time in Lexington. It gets a bad rap.
If you've been to the Rupp Arena, best place there.
Yeah. Have you been to, what's the steakhouse that we went to? Jeff Ruby.
Oh, yes.
Bro,
very popular.
I had the best steak of my life at Jeff Ruby. It was unbelievable. It was unreal. It's so good. You're such a great caller, dude. Cam, you're welcome to call back whenever you want. But before you go, as you've been listening, question of the day: who's your celebrity crush, and what piece of media is she from?
Hold up. It's the one girl off Transformers.
Megan Fox from Transformers.
Megan Fox from Transformers. Absolutely.
There it is.
Prime Megan Fox.
Prime Megan Fox.
That's it.
I feel like every man has a distinct moment in their life where they realize they like girls. And for a lot of dudes around our age, a lot of it was Megan Fox and Transformers.
Absolutely.
Brother, low key, join the Discord if you want to chat with us and hang out throughout the day and the week. I'm pretty active in there, talking ball all the time. And then keep chatting up in the Twitch. We love to have you a part of the show, bro. Welcome to the TBWZ universe.
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to you soon, bro. Peace. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Chris. I'm from Kentucky.
Chris, our second Kentucky guy on the show. Chris, is your full name Christopher?
No.
It's just straight up Chris?
Yep.
It's short for Christina or something like that?
No.
Nah. Bro, Electric, are you a fan of football?
I love football. I came from a Twitch live, actually.
Dude, I absolutely love that, man. Thank you for following along on Twitch. That's huge. Who's your football team?
Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers. Do you think you have the legs to make the playoffs?
I feel like we're going to make the playoffs, but we're going to lose in the NFC Championship to Seattle.
That's actually a hot take. You think Seattle over the Packers in the playoffs. You're from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Why are you a Packers fan? Or how did you become a Packers fan?
I got family up in the Upper Peninsula of Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin, Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah.
And we drive up there quite often. So this is before I started liking football. Didn't really like it that much. And we went up there. We went went through Green Bay, and we stopped to see Lambeau. And it was like the first team I ever really saw. And I just kind of picked up on the Packers.
You went to a game?
Didn't go to a game. We stopped and did a tour on it on the way up.
That's so sick. Dude, that's so awesome. I just missed a call from somebody. We're on the phone right now with my guy, Chris. So I could take your call after I'm off the phone with him. But if you want to hear the phone calls, it's at Take Back with Zach on the Purple app. But dude, that's a legendary story of why you became a fan. I absolutely love that. And your team is very good this year. And Jordan Love is finally playing some good football. What's up with the team? Like, why are they so inconsistent, though? They could have blown the Bears out, and in the second half, they let them back into the game. Does that worry you?
Yeah, quite a bit. That's why I think we're going to lose to Seattle. Because we have a really strong start, and then I don't even know what happens.
Yeah, I don't know what happens either.
We have a really strong start, and then our wide receivers especially have been struggling.
Yeah, they absolutely have.
We have a really good quarterback, pretty good defensive line. Our wide receivers are our main problem, though. They did pretty good in the Bears game, though.
Yeah, they did. Christian Watson has absolutely come into his own and looks like a solid player again. So, if you guys can continue to have Christian Watson play the way he has been playing, it's great. But losing Tucker Kraft was really, really devastating for this team. Obviously, if you guys win this thing, it's going to be on the defense. You're stoked on the Micah Parsons deal, or is there any part of you that wishes, I don't know, maybe it didn't happen?
I'm so glad that we took Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for Micah, we would have lost. We would have struggled a lot
Jacob, it's
in
Twitch.
some of our recent games.
Yeah,
because he's kind of been carrying our defense.
Yeah, he's been fantastic for you guys, and he's earlier in the season there were some callers that would call in and say like he's disappeared, he hasn't been anywhere. I think he was dealing with a pretty bad back injury, so I think he's absolutely come into his own and been a lot better for that team. Question for you: do you play any sports?
Yeah, I play football and baseball.
Dude, baseball. I love baseball. I played both as well. I played in high school. It's the best thing in the world. What position in football do you play?
I play wide receiver.
Bro, you're such a beast. That's so sick. What grade are you in?
Oh, I'm a senior.
Senior in high school?
Yeah.
So is your season just ended, huh?
Yep.
Dude, it's so sad. It's like the last game as a senior is one of the saddest things ever because you don't know when you're going to put those pads on ever again unless you play in college.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to make it in college, though.
Are you going to school? Yeah, I'm curious as to what your plans are for next year. Are you going to try to go to school or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. Trying to get a scholarship to UK.
That would be so sick, dude. That'd be so awesome. UK's a cool school. That'd be awesome. If you don't get a scholarship there, though, would you play like JC, like community college?
I plan on going there. No matter what, I don't really. Even if I don't get a scholarship, that's kind of one of my dream schools, you know.
That'd be so sick, dude. Have you applied? I feel like it's application time already.
Yeah, I have.
Dude,
I'm waiting to see back.
Bro, what's your name in the Twitch?
My name in the Twitch, Austria Hungary.
Okay, that's you.
Yeah.
Well, you got to let us know if you get into UK so we can celebrate you, okay?
All right.
And before you go, as you know, we're doing question of the day is celebrity crushes. Brother, who is your celebrity crush?
It's gonna sound just like the other guy from Kentucky and all that, but Megan Fox.
Megan Fox from Transformers, dude. Epic.
Yep.
Epic, dude. She's awesome. But bro, Chris, awesome, dude. I love having you a part of the show. Keep following along. If you didn't already, join the Discord because I'm in there. I'm pretty active. I'm talking ball all the time, and I'm talking to myself a lot of the time. So hop in there and chat with me and hang out with us. All right, bro?
All right.
All right, dog. Good luck getting into UK. Let us know if you do, okay?
All right. I'll see you.
All right, see you, Chris. What's up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Wide Screen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
What's going on? It's Jacob from New York.
Jacob, are you in upstate or are you in the city?
I'm actually upstate a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's considered upstate.
What is it, Long Island?
Nah, it's near the White Plains area.
Okay, like Great Neck?
Yeah.
Okay. I know my geography. I know New York, bro. But dude, you're calling into the show. You're a New York guy. I have this thing about New York people. All of you guys love basketball more than anything in the world. I haven't talked any basketball with anybody. Are you a basketball fan?
Yes, sir.
Did you see the Knicks finally won a big game last night and are going to the NBA Cup semifinals?
Semifinals, yes, I did see that. I actually went to a watch party for that game.
That's so sick. Do you think that, so they're playing the Magic, that for me, Magic and Knicks, is a potential Eastern Conference final preview. What do you think about that?
Eastern Conference finals?
Eastern Conference finals I know I'm leaving the Cavs out, and I'm leaving out the Pistons, but I could easily see, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it happening. I mean, how Banchero, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He's nice. He's nice. So, it's possible. They have a good team. I would probably see Detroit making it to the Eastern Conference this year.
I love Detroit this year. Dude, that team is so fun to watch. Absolutely such a fun team to watch. And I love watching them play. I love Cade and them boys. I think they need another year underneath their belts. But absolutely, dude. It's a scary team to face. But we're obviously, I think you're calling in from TikTok, right?
Yes.
And you saw my list. Did you have anything that you wanted to get off your chest about my list, huh?
I think it's a good list, honestly. I think you ranked everybody properly. The only thing is, I don't know. You're really high on the Patriots this year. I don't know. It's a little bit scary. They they've played easy teams so far.
They have. They haven't played a ton of competition. I'm with you on the Patriots. Guys over in TikTok, we're on with Jacob from New York. If you want to hear the phone call, it's at Take Back with Zach on the Purple app. I'm totally with you on that, dude. But realistically, I think a Mike Vrabel-led team in the playoffs is a scary threat. I think the defense flies around and plays a lot better than people thought. And Drake May, dude, Drake May in that offense with Josh McDaniels has looked unbelievable, and I don't know who's going to be able to stop them or slow it down.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Drake May, he's been that guy lately. It's actually crazy.
Who's your football team?
The Giants. Sucks.
I have news for you, and I have news for the entire TBWZ universe. I've gotten reports from a lot of people close to the situation about who the Giants' next head coach is going to be.
Oh, really?
There is a reason that the Notre Dame Fighting Irish backed out of this college football bowl game. That's not just because they didn't want to play. There's a man named Marcus Freeman, who's the head coach of that team, that has been taking a few interviews so far in New York. And the New York Giants really want Marcus Freeman. And I have reports saying that by the end of this month, Marcus Freeman will be signed to the New York Giants as the next head coach of the New York Giants football team.
Wow, that's bold.
Yeah. My reports are saying Marcus Freeman to the Giants. How do you feel about that?
That's crazy. That's an interesting move for them. I really like Marcus Freeman. I'm not gonna lie, I really like him. He's I think he sticks with some of these players more than any guys that they would bring in. Like what he does to Notre Dame is just incredible. They should be in the college football playoffs right now, to be fully honest.
You think so?
He brought that team to being incredible.
Yeah, he's been awesome for that team. He's been such a great coach. The players seem to really rally behind him. He's young. He can relate to Jackson Dart a lot more and Cam Scadaboo.
Yeah.
He runs a good offense. He seems to be a great leader, which is very important in the NFL. I think he has all the intangibles to be a solid coach. And I think it'd be great for New York if they went and got him. And I'm hearing reports that it's almost a done deal at this point.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's news to me.
It's news to everybody because it just got broken here. This show breaks news.
I love it. Yeah, I mean, that's a great signing if so. That's a great signing. He doesn't really have the NFL coaching experience, but with what he has, I think that it's going to be great. It's going to be great for the Giants.
It'd be sick, and the Giants are on the up. You got the best young core, you got the best young receiver, the best young running back, and the best young quarterback in the game. You absolutely should be stoked on where you're at as a Giants fan. But, brother, we're going to keep the show moving. If you do not follow yet, please hit us with the follow, and then on Twitch as well. It's at Take Back with Zach. Join us there. But before you go, the question of the day that I've been asking everybody, who was your first celebrity crush, and what did you watch that made you fall in love with her?
Oh, I love this question. Ooh, I gotta go back for this one.
But before you answer that, there's someone in the Twitch chat that said the Knicks will lose to the Heat in the conference semis. How do you feel about losing to the Heat in the conference semis?
Whoa. That's not even the Heat aren't even making it to the Eastern Conference semis.
Boom.
That's not happening.
There it is. That's the hot take. I love it, Jacob. Vincent, whoever's calling in right now, I'm on the phone with someone else. Patty, thank you for the follow. When I'm off the call, you can call back in, but if you can't hear the phone call, it's on Twitch at Take Back with Zach. But Jacob, you're not getting off that easy. Celebrity crush, go.
Yeah, give me a second for this one. Hold on.
All right.
Honestly, probably the one who played Lizzie McGuire back in the day. What was her name? I think it was Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great shout. Cadet Kelly, Hillary Duff, Lizzie McGuire. That's a great shout. That's a great celebrity crush. I absolutely love that for you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's great. Welcome to TBWZ
What's up?
Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, Zach? It's Aaron from last week, man. How you doing?
Good, Aaron. Good to see you, bro, or good to hear from you. How was your week?
Yeah.
How are sports treating you?
Good, man. Made fantasy playoffs in my big money league. Started out the year 1-5, got to 7-7 and slipped in. Luckily,
Let's go.
Third most points, though, of course. Most points, so I got screwed over a bit to say the least.
Yeah, dude. Started out 1-5 and still made the playoffs is electric. Did you have anyone come back from injury or something? Or yes, sir.
Just pretty much right in CMC. You know, that's my boy since I'm the biggest Niner fan. And then Seahawks defense and their kicker, both number 1 ranked. And then Drake London was looking pretty good till he got hurt a few weeks ago. So
yeah, he was. Dish Soap, thank you for the follow, bro. If you scroll up, you could join the Discord. I'm chatting in there every day. I'm very active in the Discord. So hang out with us. Do you want to hear a fun stat about Drake May that is going to also hurt your feelings a little bit?
What?
Drake May, Saquon Barkley, and Justin Jefferson, all 3 of those guys have less fantasy points this year than Brandon Aubrey, the kicker for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Aubrey. I even think Jacoby, or I think Myers, whatever, Jason Myers for the Seahawks is number 1 ranked, even ahead of Aubrey. Even that's how good of a year he's having.
It's unbelievable, dude. It's crazy. But I'm so glad you made the playoffs, and we're gonna be rooting for you going to the playoffs. I missed the playoffs, which I always miss the playoffs. My fantasy teams are so unlucky. I think I'm still very talented, but I just get unlucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know how it is. It's about 60% luck, 40% skill. So
15%
in redraft leagues.
Yeah, 15% concentrated power of will. You know that song?
Yeah, exactly, man. But it was mainly calling to touch up on the Seahawks, their next 2 games. I'm sure you've looked at their schedule. They got the Lions, or no, the Rams. My bad, the Rams. They got the Lions and then the Seahawks. So let's see how that one looks, man. That's looking like a crazy little 2 games because the Lions are scrapping to get into the offs at this point.
Who were you talking about?
The Rams. They play the Lions and then the Seahawks back-to-back weeks. These next 2 weeks.
The Rams do. Yes, they do. They have 2 tough games. Obviously, the Lions game it's a big one.
Yeah, so if they could fall off, like I said, now the Packers just have to either lose to the Broncos, the Ravens, or the Bears. And if the Niners win out, it's looking even better than that last time I talked to you after the Daniel Jones injury with their schedule. They're going to Phillip Rivers on Monday Night Football. Come on, man. I feel bad for the dude.
I feel bad for him. It's such a gnarly situation that he's even going to be playing football.
He signed himself up for it, so...
Yeah, I mean,
the love of the game, but
the Niners look great, and they still have a legit chance at winning that NFC, which is crazy. If they get home field advantage and a bye, plus the Super Bowl being in Santa Clara, like they're only going to get healthier as the season goes on. It's
man, I'm hearing from some people, Warner NFC Championship game, 75% chance of playing. All they have to do is get the 1 seed. And then they win, and I don't know if you know the stat, but since Levi Stadium opened, they have not lost 1 playoff home game.
Wow.
So, and we got Seattle Week 17. We all know Brock's 6-1 versus the Seahawks.
Yeah, and Brock's...
So we'll see how that plays out.
And Brock is heating up and looking better. The game against the Panthers was tough, that game that he came back, but he looked solid against the Browns, which is a really good defense. I think Brock's on the up. My thing with the Niners is like, give me CMC and Kyle Shanahan, and you're going to win football games. You're going to score on any defense.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to see, because a lot of these guys were still a little banged up. Ricky hasn't been himself. People forget Ricky was 3rd in receiving before his injury, receiving yards in the NFL. He was killing it. And we'll see with Brock with 1 week to rest. I mean, his toe was banged up, but honestly, he looks pretty good running against Myles Garrett and co. Only 1 sack, I believe.
He did. And
with 30 to 40 mile per hour winds while he was throwing.
It's because that running game is so good, and they held the Browns to 8 points. They held the Niners or the Panthers to 9 points the week before. I don't even know if they'll let the Titans score this week, dude. Like Robert Salah as that defensive coordinator is incredibly impressive, and Kyle Shanahan and CMC can dial up points against any defense that they face. If I'm in the NFC, I would not want to face the Niners at all.
Man, this was supposed to be a rebuild year. And we got with Ayuk's contract off the books next year, we're going to be top 10 in cap. And I believe we're going to have top 7 picks because, the 49ers are the best getting compensation picks.
Yeah.
When people leave.
Yeah.
They have a few third rounders, it seems like, every year.
Yeah, they will. And like you said, the cap space after the Ayuk contracts off the board is going to be huge. This team next year, obviously, they're similar with the Chargers, where like the Niners and the Chargers, I'm both just already looking at for next season as like this year is just kind of cherry on top if they play well and if they win.
It's just house money at this point.
Yeah.
So I was expecting a good year. But with the way things are playing, anybody's beatable. If we'll see if Kittle and CMC can cook.
Yeah.
Like the offense is obviously going to have to cover our butts more than most years. That's what a lot of fans don't understand. But Kyle might be in his bag the most this year out of any year.
Yeah, he definitely will. It's electric. I mean, I'm so excited for the rest of this season. I'm so excited for the playoffs, as is any football fan. But Aaron, we're going to keep the show rolling. Before you go, all day we've been doing the question of the day, which is who was your celebrity crush and what movie or TV show inspired it. So
come on, man! You have to go with the classic. Come on, Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski from what?
Saved by the Bell.
A bunch of Saved by the Bell guys in here.
Yeah, the brunette.
Yeah. Oh, we know.
Yeah,
we got it on the screen right now.
She's just. That's what we grew up on. But yeah, appreciate it, man.
Of course,
we'll see
bro.
how this week plays out.
Yeah,
good luck with your Chargers too. I'm glad you guys handled business.
We did, bro. Thank you so much for calling, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Peace. We're getting another call right away. We got another caller right away. There's Dish Sopa. What's up, dog? But you're live on TBWZ widescreen radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, man, it's Jonah from Chicago again, dude. I appreciate you putting the Packers over the Texans now. I love it.
Dude, I took heed of your advice. I listened to what you said, and I agreed with a lot of the things that you said, and I bumped them up one spot, and now you're happy.
I love it, man. Hey, get ready to bump them even more when we beat the Broncos this week, dude.
Do you think you're going to beat the Broncos 100% this week?
I wouldn't say 100%, but, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I see a lot of similarities with the Broncos and the Bears on a similar skill level, if that makes sense.
Does it make you nervous that you're 2.5-point favorites on the road in Denver?
Little bit, but about the same time, like, I'm looking through the games right now that beat the Raiders by a touchdown and only beat them by 3 points earlier. 3 points to the bad Chiefs, 1 point to a bad Commanders team.
Yeah.
Like, 2 points to a bad Jets team, 1 point to a bad Giants team.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's similar to how I saw the Bears as well.
Yeah.
Short, narrow wins.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing. The Broncos, the Pats, like the Broncos have good wins against good teams, but they also have like very, very close and suspect wins against really bad teams. So it's weird. I think when I look at the schedules, like Green Bay has had a pretty tough schedule when we really break it down.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I think the Broncos are definitely a good team, but I think the Packers are favored for a reason.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I mean, they've only been not favored in like one game, which is Lions on Thanksgiving, I'm pretty sure. They're even favored against the Eagles.
Yeah. I mean, it's a combination of how good the defense is, and then Jordan Love in December is just, he's awesome.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
It's tough to go against Jordan Love in December. Dish Soap is a Broncos fan, but he's saying the defense will probably save us, like always, for the Broncos. You're obviously going up against a tough defense, but you guys have a great defense as well. I think it's going to be a low-scoring, like a real like playoff-looking game. It's going to be cold in Denver. It's going to look like football is the best way I could put it.
Yeah, best kind of football weather. Yeah, Broncos defense is good. I kind of forgot about that, but
yeah, real good.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. They allowed. I'm trying to think of these. See what teams put up a lot of points against them. Giants had 32. That's kind of early season. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. The defense does look kind of good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. That was kind of it. Just wanted to say thank you for the Packers with the Texans.
All right, but before you go, we have a question of the day. Are you down to answer it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Cash, Mount Verde. But we're doing celebrity crushes. So who was your first celebrity crush and what movie was she a crush from or TV show? Mine was Kristen Dunst in Spider-Man 1. That was when I first fell in love with women. So I'm wondering, you, brother Jonah, who was your first celebrity crush and what was his name?
His name? Whoa.
Whoa. I meant her.
Hey. Man. Maybe like Jessica Alba, Emma Watson, Natalie Portman. One of those three. I don't know. Those are my big three, I feel.
I like it. Jessica Alba and like, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, that like Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, Jessica Alba. Okay, that's a great shout. That's what it is. That's what it is.
All right, man, have a good one.
You too, Jonah. Peace.
Yeah.
Hello, how you doing, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, my name is Mauro. I'm calling from Colorado.
Mauro. Are you a Denver Broncos fan, dog?
Nah.
Bro, who do you like?
Packers, bro.
The Packers?
Yep.
Bro, they play in Denver. Are you going to go to the game?
Yep.
You're going to be there?
Yep.
Dude, that's going to be so sick. Mile High is going to be absolutely rocking. Do you think the Packers have the legs to win the Super Bowl?
I do. I think Jordan Love is MVP quarterback.
Really?
I think his campaign just started.
It always just starts in December once Toyotathon hits. He starts playing well. But at the beginning of the season, I had a lot of guys calling in and saying it's not Jordan Love's fault, it's Matt LaFleur's fault. Do you think that relationship with Matt LaFleur and the Packers has legs? Like, do you think he remains the head coach for long, even if they don't make a run?
I think if we lose playoffs, I think he's not going to be the head coach for very long.
If they miss the playoffs,
I think we might get rid of him. What?
If they don't win this year?
Yep, I feel like we're going to fire him.
Interesting, because he'd be an absolute amazing head coach for any team. But I just think he's been in Green Bay for a long time. They haven't really won anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that defense has played so well. What's your confidence level going into the game at Denver for a Green Bay Packers win?
I'm thinking about a 7 or 8.
Like a 7 out of 10
confident.
confidence? Like 70%?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. It's going to be one of the games of the year. It's going to be really fun. So you're living in Colorado, but you are a Packers fan. How does that happen?
I started liking them because of Aaron Rodgers, back in 2020.
Yeah.
I just watched him play. That was the first thing that came up on TV, and I've just been Packers fans ever since.
2020 is a hilarious time to start liking Aaron Rodgers. That's very funny. But you started watching ball back then, or were you been a ball watcher your whole life?
Not my whole life, but I started watching like 2020.
Nice, dude. Good time to get into the league. It's been fun. I want to learn a little bit more about you. I kind of do this with some of my callers. You sound like an interesting guy. Do you go to school or do you work?
But right now I am in school.
What do you go to school for?
What do you mean?
Are you like in college or high school?
High school, actually.
All right. So, do you want to go to college?
Yeah, I do.
What do you want to study in college?
Probably something with biology. Yeah, I wouldn't really know.
You're a big science guy, huh?
Yep.
Would you ever go like pre-med? Would you ever think that you'd become a doctor?
I wouldn't say doctor, but medical laboratory scientist, something near there. Yeah.
You just want to grow pot, huh?
Nah.
I'm just kidding.
I guess, bro.
I'm just kidding, bro. So high school right now. What grade?
I'm in 10th.
You're a sophomore. Do you play sports?
Yep.
What do you play?
Football. I wrestle, and I do soccer.
What are you best at?
What do I bench press?
No. Actually, yeah. What do you bench?
225.
That's a great bench for a sophomore. And then what sport are you best at?
I would say wrestling, but I'm really good at football too.
Wrestling is such an interesting sport to me because it's so individualistic and it's just you versus the other guy on the mat. What weight class are you in?
Right now I'm 200.
Bro, you sound like an absolute beast. I think you would kick my butt if we were in a ring together right now. Do you have any hopes of wrestling in college, or do you think it'll stop after high school?
I think I might either. I do want to wrestle in college, you know. I think it'd be a very good experience.
Dude, it'd be so awesome, and you could potentially get on scholarship. This semester's coming to an end. Did you go to winter formal, or is that coming up later?
Can you repeat that?
Are you going to go to winter formal this year? Are you going to have a date for winter formal?
Probably not.
No. Did you go to homecoming?
Yeah.
Well, how did you ask your date to homecoming?
Okay, this is a weird story.
Here we go.
I got a poster after my football game that said, "How would Jordan love it if you went to Hoka with me?"
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You went with a Packers reference after your football game? I would Jordan love it if you went to homecoming with me?
Yep.
Dude, and she said yes, yeah?
Yeah, I went.
Is it your girlfriend or a random girl?
Oh, my girlfriend.
Okay, so that made it easier. So you knew she was going to say yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I never went to homecoming. I only went to homecoming one time with a girlfriend. Every time it was just like some random girl. But are you guys still doing like the big date thing before and like all the pictures and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Was there a homecoming party?
Yeah.
Did you party?
Oh, yeah.
Bro. Hell yeah, you partied. That's so sick. And you said your name was Morrow?
Yep.
Bro, I would Jordan love it if you keep calling into this show, bro. This was electric. This is electric. But before you go, we're doing a question of the day. The question of the day was, who was your first celebrity crush? So mine was Kristen Dunst in Spider-Man 1. A lot of my guys have said Megan Fox from Transformers. You're a little bit younger than us, though. So I'm wondering, bro, who was your first celebrity crush and what from?
I don't even think I had a celebrity crush when I was younger. I would say someone like, I don't know, this is a hard one. I don't really have one.
What about a guy?
Jordan Love, man.
Jordan Love. There it is, bro. Awesome. Maura, well, this was electric. We're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're also on Twitch at Take Back with Zach if you want to follow there. But keep following and keep calling in, man. This was fun. What's up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, man? It's Crispy. How you doing?
Crispy, I'm doing pretty good. Are you on the East Coast?
I'm in Texas, brother. How about you? Where you at?
Oh, not too bad. I'm in LA. I just wanted to show off. It's 77 degrees right now in
Oh, okay. I mean,
Los
it's
Angeles.
not too cold out here yet. But yeah, I heard you're debating celebrity crushes. I wanted to ask, who's yours?
So it's a combined celebrity crush with also the first time I realized I liked women. It kind of happened all at the same time. It was 2001. My dad took me to go see Spider-Man. With Tobey Maguire. There's a scene when Spider-Man drops down in front of Kristen Dunst and she rolls his mask up and he's upside down and they kiss in the rain.
Yeah.
And I watched that as a 6-year-old and I was like, I like women a lot. And so that was my first one. It was her, Kristen Dunst in Spider-Man 1. But brother, what is yours?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. I grew up watching iCarly, and I don't know. I really like Sam from iCarly, Jeanette McCurdy. I don't know, like that's an unpopular opinion amongst people I've spoken to, but like she was just so goofy and funny, like I was just attracted to that.
You liked her personality.
Yeah.
Okay, you were attracted to her personality, and I'm hoping that you were also like 13 or like 12 when you were watching the show.
Yeah, I was also a young boy. Yeah.
Okay. All right, because we had to. Yeah. You're like, no, I was 30. Yeah, that could have been bad because I had a guy call in and say his celebrity crush was Miranda Cosgrove and Drake and Josh, and I'm pretty sure she was like 10 years old during that. So just checking, making sure we got no creeps on the show.
Yeah, that's bad. So I see your title. You got a NFL, MLB. Do you talk about NBA at all? Who's your team there?
Yeah, I talk a lot of NBA. I don't. A lot of my listeners aren't the biggest NBA guys, but I avidly watch almost every game. I watch NBA every night. I watched everything last night. I'm a Lakers fan, so we have a big game against the Spurs in the NBA Cup.
Oh, yeah, the Cup. Yeah. What do you think about the Knicks? Do you think they got a chance this year?
The Knicks looked good last night, man. They played a good Raptors team and played them really well. I think the Knicks, that core is very, very good. The thing that's happening right now is the whole Giannis thing.
They might get him.
The Knicks, so in the offseason, Giannis said the only team he wants to be traded to would be New York. So
He did say that.
If New York, though, makes a move for Giannis, they're going to have to give up big pieces. They're going to have to give up
Cat's going for sure,
Yeah. Like, it'd be Cat, it'd be a bunch of other guys, too. And they traded all their first-round picks for Mikal Bridges.
Let me ask you a yes or no question, though. Do you think the Knicks can make it to the finals this year?
Yeah. I don't think the East is incredibly strong. I think they play the Cavs well.
Say no more.
Unbelievable. No way. Crispy, are you serious?
Hey, man, happy holidays. The Knicks are making the finals this year. You just said it. You just cemented it.
Crispy, 100 subs? Dude, that is so crazy, bro. Oh, my gosh. W. Crispy. Brother.
Hey, happy holidays, bro.
Dude, you're the man. Are you kidding me? Bro, you don't know how badly I needed that. That's crazy that you would do that, dude.
Much love, bro. What do you are you struggling right now, or what do you mean?
I mean, 2 months ago, I left my job. I was a tour manager and a producer making good money in Los Angeles for a comedian. And I left my job to start this show. And
to pursue your dreams. I love it. I love it.
Dude. And man, like, it's not easy. Like, I scrape by. I work on editing. I do side projects to pay my bills and stuff, but it's not easy going live Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 4 and streaming for 12 hours and cutting my own clips and doing all that stuff. So it's like, the fact that you did that is like, at the holiday season is unbelievable, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Absolutely, bro. Hey, I hope you have the best holidays and keep going, bro. And you're just starting out. It's only going to go up from here.
Dude, I appreciate you so much, Crispy. This is incredible. Do you have like a YouTube channel or something that we could shout out or anything?
I do. Yeah, it's the same name, Crispy. But yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, have a good rest of your stream.
Thank you, Crispy. This is so nice of you, dog. Thank you, bro.
Take it easy.
All right. Whoa.